Hi class, welcome to week 6 of the course. This is going to be the last week that we spend together looking at and talking about science fiction. As of next week, we're going to be shifting our focus and talking more about fantasy as we read Naomi Novik's amazing Uprooted. The plan this week then is to wrap up Ancillary Justice. Last week, we spent a lot of time looking at the philosophical aspects of the book. We looked at language and gender, and we looked at the narrator's complex identity and personhood. This week, we're going to get a little more political rather than philosophical. We're going to be considering the Radch as a society, looking at its political structures and ideologies, and drawing comparisons to real-world imperialism and colonialism. So it's going to give us another example of how science fiction is able to reflect on trends and problems in the real world. We're also going to be spending a little bit of time with Mad Max. Dystopias are an extremely important and popular subgenre in science fiction. You have 1984, you have Brave New World, you have The Hunger Games. They're a big part of the genre, and I don't want to neglect them. So I thought we'd look at a recent dystopian science fiction movie and talk about Mad Max and how it reflects certain worries and fears in our own society. You only need to watch the first half hour of the movie, but I'm sure you'll get into it and want to watch the rest of it. It's one of my favorites. The other thing to take note of is that I'm going to be giving out the definitions of science fiction prompt this week. You can read through it yourself and ask me any questions you have. However, I want to stress that you really aren't expected to write an essay for it. In fact, you can do anything except an essay. You can draw a comic strip, you can come up with an infographic, you can make a video, you can narrate a presentation, you can even write a little poem or a story. I just want you to think about how to present science fiction in a different, more creative way. You can draw on the definitions we've looked at in the class, you can draw on our discussions of it, you can draw on your own understanding. I just want to make sure that you have a sense of what the genre is and are able to present it in kind of a new, creative, innovative way. So I recognize that this assignment might be a little challenging and confusing. I hope it's fun as well. However, I've set up a common discussion forum in which you can ask me and your classmates questions about the assignment and potentially run ideas past me. So I will see you on the discussion boards this week. I look forward to hearing from you and seeing your ideas about the text we're looking at. Take care.